Imagine being haunted by a spirit that knows your deepest fears. That's exactly what happened to us on a chilling night in Tennessee, when the legend of the Bell Witch became more than just a story. I'm Peanut, just an ordinary guy with a love for adventure. But everything changed when my friends, the conspiracy enthusiast James and the jokester Joey, dared me to explore the infamous Bell Witch Cave. James had always been the conspiracy theorist, convinced that we could communicate with the spirits of the Bell Witch. He was obsessed with uncovering the truth behind the hauntings that plagued the Bell family back in the early 1800s. Joey, on the other hand, never took anything seriously until the night we heard the whispers echoing through the cave, chilling every bone in our bodies. It started with strange noises, shadows that seemed to slither across the walls, growing more sinister by the day. Each step deeper into the cave felt like venturing into the heart of darkness. The air felt heavy, charged with an electric tension, and as each night fell, new horrors emerged. A relentless banging on the doors, voices taunting us from the shadows. One evening, as James eagerly set up his seance equipment, we watched, half in jest and half terrified. The ethereal presence we encountered shook us to the core. We tried to laugh it off, but the Bell Witch's power was undeniable. Our equipment malfunctioned, and Joey even claimed he saw her in the corner of his eye, laughing. Every attempt to capture evidence seemed thwarted by some unseen force. The Bell Witch's spirit was elusive yet omnipresent. The climax came on the fateful midnight when James finally made contact. The witch's voice was cold, mocking, reminding us of the power she held over the living. James yelled, "Show yourself!" And to our horror, a ghastly apparition appeared. She seemed amused by our fear, her eyes locking onto mine with a knowing gaze. What we unearthed was a truth far darker than any legend could convey. The Bell Witch was real, and her curse was eternal. Even now, weeks later, I can't shake the feeling that she's watching, waiting for the right moment to strike again. No door can keep her out, no prayer break her grip. We left the cave, sworn to never return, yet shadows seem darker now, and whispers louder. The Bell Witch doesn't need to haunt buildings, she haunts minds. Joey jokes less now, his laughter replaced by uneasy silence. James obsesses over protection rituals, convinced we brought something back with us. On occasion, when I'm alone, I hear it, the faint sound of chains rattling, just like those we heard in the cave. The Bell Witch taught us a lesson in terror. A haunting isn't about seeing to believe, it's about feeling to fear. To those who hear this tale, heed our warning. The Bell Witch exists beyond time and place, forever a specter in the shadows, forever watching. There's comfort in ignorance, but now that I know, peace is just another ghost that haunts my memories. Remember, the witch's powers defy logic, her presence palpable, even in whispers carried by the wind. And as you lay in bed tonight, listen closely, for even the silence speaks of her enduring legacy in this world. So I ask you, are you sure you're alone? Are you certain that every creak of the floor is just the house settling? Because in Tennessee, amid whispering pines and dense mist, the Bell Witch walks undetected, an eternal spirit of the unsettled dust. And who knows? Maybe she's already found you. She doesn't just haunt places. She haunts souls who dare to remember. Venture at your own risk, for knowledge sometimes opens doors that were better left closed. In a world filled with shadows, we are merely wanderers treading paths paved by fear and whispers of the forgotten. Listen and learn, yet remember, the Bell Witch doesn't need to be seen to be known. Her legend is alive, and her eyes may be upon you right now. And just as quickly as she appears, she vanishes, a reminder of the shadows we seldom dare to acknowledge. Whispers echo in the silence as we hope for dawn, where daylight might cleanse what night has wrought. But as sure as the sun rises, so too does our fear return with the night, ever the vigilant guardian of the unknown. Do you believe in ghosts? Because after Tennessee, none of us doubted for a second that spirits are very, very real. So when you hear that floorboard creak, that whisper of wind, know that the Bell Witch might be closer than you think. Think before you explore legends. Some mysteries are meant to stay that way, lest they claim new victims. We walked away from the Bell Witch's story, but the story followed us, whispering truths we dared ignore. In the end, it's not just about what lies under your bed, but what folklore comes alive when darkness falls. And so, what we once thought a story to scare children turned into an unsettling reality beyond what words can fully express. We learned the hard way. Never underestimate the enduring power of a chilling tale. Sometimes, folklore is more than mere myth. Reflecting on our journey, I now understand that courage fades with every encounter in that haunted cave. Beyond the fear, one truth remains. The Bell Witch lives on in the hearts of those who remember and whisper her name. So beware, for the Bell Witch does not forget. She is the fear that wells in the night, the shadow that chills your soul. Stories like hers are a reminder of the mysteries that lurk in the forgotten corners of the world. Every legend has a truth, and the Bell Witch's truth is one that continues to haunt those who dare uncover it. Late at night, when only whispers and shadows dance, her story unfolds again, never letting memories rest. Before you sleep, listen closely to the silence that surrounds you. In the quiet, her legend speaks. Remember, no matter where you are, the Bell Witch might be near, lurking where night covers all. Every flicker of candlelight, every whisper of wind holds her echo, a chilling reminder of her curse. And as I recount my tale, remember that some stories are our hardest teachers, their lessons whispered by the wind. The Bell Witch is one of those stories, an echo of fear, a cautionary whisper to those who venture into the dark. Let her story remind us all that legends live on, lingering in the spaces where reality and the unknown meet.